I just wanted to share some thoughts on the struggles that creative people face, very creative people. So if you watch the Jordan Peterson videos on the curse of creativity, it's very good. He's got a couple videos on that, and he's saying how not everyone's creative. That saying everyone's creative is, it takes away from the point. That's like saying everybody's smart or everybody's, something. If everyone is something, then nobody is. So some people are more creative, some people are more analytical, everyone thinks differently, everyone's wired differently. So everyone has their own gifts. And that is true. That is so true. In my experience and from what I've learned and read, just everyone is so different. So highly creative people need to create to be happy. And that also means that working normal career paths or jobs does not feel right. So it's a difficult path because you need to find a way to make money while you pursue your creative endeavors, which is like damn near impossible to get creative endeavors to the market, to make money, to make a living off of it. That's why the term the struggling artist is such a common phrase, or starving artist, because it's tough. It is tough, and you can see it from my journey. I've worked my ass off, and try to get advice from friends, mentors, very successful people in different industries, and then filter through that and make my own choices. And ultimately, it's not about it's really not about the amount of work you put in regards to success. It's about the vehicle that you're in, and then putting in the necessary work. So it's not just the work. If you think about like a coal miner working their ass off, 12-hour days back in the day, and they never got rich. So it's not necessarily the hard work, it's the vehicle. So choosing the right vehicle, putting the hard work in. So my point is that creative people have to find their own path. They have to create their own path from nothing, from scratch. So that involves every day figuring out what to do next. So to the outside eye, it might look like a creative person's kind of crazy. Like look at my path. I go in circles, I like left, right. I look like a fucking squirrel, like when a car's coming towards you. And that's partly because not many people have a similar path. I mean, nobody has your path, but there's similar paths. So people that can relate the most to me would be other entrepreneurs who have different ventures, similar industries, all of that, similarities. So I speak to people like that. They give me insight, and I apply it. But still, there's circumstances, there's factors, there's life, there's, just where the world is at in regards to the industry. So timing, like the book Outliers, there's a lot of factors. It's not just you and your gifts, it's also timing. It depends on the marketplace for what you're trying to bring, all of that. So my point is that creative people have a hard ass time to bring their creative endeavors to the market. They have to find a way to work. So my whole life I've been trying to find a job that makes the most while providing me time. So more money, less time. So restaurants, I worked in restaurants for the time. I worked my way up every year and a half, trying to make more money in less time. So started out at average restaurants, worked up to St. Regis in Miami, Ritz-Carlton, Estiatorio Milos by Costa Spilianas in Miami, South Beach, all these fancy ass restaurants. I made good money. I didn't have much time, but at least it was more money in the same amount of time. And then I realized I had to switch industries because fitness, I wanted to launch a fitness venture, so I needed credibility, and it came naturally since I've been in the, on the other side as an athlete in the industry my whole life. And it was more money in less time. So made the transition into fitness, trainer, coach, all that, group fitness, jumped around, got the experience I needed, got the credentials I needed. So I've always been pursuing more money in less time. But the only challenge that remains is you have to build, and it's expensive. So me working regular jobs I've had a hard time launching one venture, first business venture, Nourish Inc. it was great. I was working my ass off in the first few videos you heard about those days. And I still had a hard time. I got an investor. He didn't want to fund anything. Finally, he started funding things. In the end, he changed the deal. All that, blah blah. I could have continued to pursue it, but I wasn't ready, and it would have been a lot more expensive. And at that time, I just wanted to reassess, and I felt like I needed other experiences that I realized I was young. So put that off. Anyways, years later, multiple ventures. Felt like I was crazy. I had so many business ideas that just made sense. Another thing, as a creative person, you can really visualize. So usually in my experience, I feel like you're very creative people can be very good at multitasking, but also you can see the outcome of your dream. So you see it so clearly that you are so motivated and inspired by it because you could see it. So my fitness venture, I could literally see how it could be a gym chain, obstacle course race, online courses. I could see it. Like I can literally see every aspect of that. So of course I want to pursue it. So other people that aren't as creative can't see it. They have to see something right in front of them, and they can't really visualize as well. So that's the thing with creative people. They're dreamers because they see it right in front of their face. So it's almost reality. So then it drives them crazy because they want to get to it because they can see it. So yeah, explains a little bit about why I am the way I am, and if you can relate, you'll understand completely. If you can't, hopefully you understand creative people more. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So I'm still trying to build a foundation to fund my ventures. My main venture. Sorry, I'm like tired and trying to think about what I have to get at Publix before going to this market. Anyways, my main venture, the Greek Triangles. Greek Triangles LLC is great, like I said, but I can't focus on that, so I got to shift gears again. So I'm trying to build everything else. It's expensive as shit. Even Greek Triangles was expensive as hell. Thousands and thousands just to get the corporations, the permits, the commercial kitchen, the van, the cart, ingredient cost each week. I spend like $500 to $700 on average. So yeah, it's expensive. You literally need a career to fund your endeavors as a creative person. So like Jordan Peterson says, watch his videos on YouTube about the creative curse, like I said, the curse of creativity. You're literally better off just, having a profession like an attorney, then pursue your creative endeavors, or nurse, then pursue your creative endeavors. I wish I had done that, honestly. Even though it doesn't feel natural or didn't feel natural, I wish I pursued a career path to provide more income, even more so than restaurants or personal training. So I would have more of a cushion. I wish I'd purchased a home and had real estate, more leverage, more of a foundation to build upon for these launching these ventures, because I've been in survival mode my entire life, just scrambling and scraping by, trying to create, doing little circles, slowly making progress. So it's been frustrating, but ultimately it's my own path, it's my own choices, it's my own consequences. I'm happy, but going back, I do wish I had done military, then like nurse or some profession, purchase real estate and just built my way up instead of constantly jumping around looking for more money and less time. Even though I built my resume up, I could have done things differently. But anyways, so yeah, creative person, a note to you, some advice to you. Get a career and then pursue your creative endeavors. Yeah. So anyways, we'll see what happens.